New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Hello. Welcome to prayer time. Hope everybody is doing well here. Just getting my beautiful new webcam adjusted. Hopefully everybody's doing great this afternoon here. I'm just kind of getting used to it, so sorry everybody. Trying to adjust. All right, there we go. That's better. Welcome to prayer time. This is a chance that we have twice a day for us to go within and connect to higher power, just to allow our mind just to slow down and be one with the divine, allow us just a moment to kind of slow down from the hustle and bustle of the day and really kind of connect. And, you know, this time it's really important more than ever. And in case you haven't noticed, it's been a while since I've been on here. I actually had to get a new computer, so that was why my absence was here. And it's good to be back. So you're going to see a lot more of me here. Hopefully, I get my technology issues a little more situated here before the next time. So hold on here. We're going to do a little more adjusting. Sorry if people are watching this and I'm making you a little dizzy. All right. Anyway, let's get back to what we were talking about here today, which is prayer time. So this is something that the New Thought Media Network does twice a day, 8:15 in the morning, 8:15 in the evening. And if you have something that you are struggling with, or maybe it's something that you want to just hold in gratitude, the email address there is prayer@ntmedia.org. And what we have on that email address is we have practitioners and we have ministers alike. And we do hold prayer, and we do that, normally till we see. I always like holding prayer till I see a demonstration, depending on what it is. Sometimes we hold it for a week, 2 weeks, depends on what we're praying on. But we'd love to have your prayer requests if that's something that we can hold that space for you. We take it very, very seriously. And then also, if you do like what we're doing here, ntmedia.org, there's a donate button there. I just think it's really beautiful what this network represents. There's just all the programming. There's all the options that are there. Just 24/7 listening, and so many great things that are coming down the chute. So lots of things to be grateful for in that regards. Um, I was thinking about what it was that we would talk about here today, and I really started thinking about this last weekend. I took a weekend just to kind of relax, and I was at a retreat, and at the retreat we talked about our vision, and I thought, what an impactful thing to talk about before we go into prayer is, the role of vision and what we do. See, it's one thing to say the words of a prayer, to be someone who prays, but it's another idea altogether to connect, to see yourself as that spiritual being, see yourself as not even just someone who prays, but somebody who pushes towards that greater reality, that greater truth, who speaks from that high watch, as we would say. And I really started thinking about the idea that we have for vision. And I think it's really important just to take what our vision is for ourselves each day. to have a reminder to kind of shoot and 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 to have like short-term visions, long-term visions. And I really to me there's a difference between the vision and a goal, because a vision is something that you are putting yourself into. You are seeing the visual of what it is. You are picturing yourself doing said thing on there. So I really started thinking about uh, that idea of how do we create this greater vision for tomorrow. And for me, it really starts at making ourselves just present and making ourselves able to hear. I think that's where the first part of any person in this line of faith or any spiritual being is just being able to slow down and listen, because that's where we connect. That's where we're able to use our intuition, our abilities to know these higher truths. So just homework for today, just something to think about. Think about what is going to be that vision for you. What is that thing that you are calling here? And I know Reverend Robert does the Monday morning visioning. So one of the things that he says is he'll say, what is the highest vision of your life? And I don't want it to be even something that is limiting. I want it to be something that is recognizing, something that pushes and expands and keeps on growing and changing. A vision should be something that that speaks to a higher purpose. So, I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about, just being one with recognizing, both our vision and the vision of others. We really should see other people's journey. Um, I had a beautiful opportunity to just hear some awesome speakers this last weekend and hear their stories and to see their vision. And it's very inspiring, when you're able to not only have people hear your journey, but you're also able to see others. So put some thought into that, put some manifestation, plant some seeds in that regards. But we're going to go ahead and go into prayer here. So, I just invite you wherever you're at just to take a second and slow down. And, we're going to go ahead, and I always love just to kind of stretch out a little bit before we go into prayer. Hmm. Just take a deep breath and just feel just the weight of this day just kind of go by the wayside. As we take in this breath of air, we allow ourselves just to be one with this moment, this breath. And there's so many things that exist right now, from the beautiful stars in the sky to the mountains that I see in the distance to the snow covering the ground. I'm in Colorado, so I'm able to see this beautiful Pikes Peak that's out my window. I'm able to just see this beautiful manifestation of energy, of light. So many different demonstrations of the presence of God. It exists both here, it exists every part of this planet exists in nature, in a church, a mosque, a synagogue. There's so many just places where this energy of God is. Where the reality is there is no place where God is not in this moment. And I know as I get ready to go into prayer, I speak my truth, knowing that my mind is one with this creative media. That my thoughts, my hopes, my ambitions, my inner knowingness, my feelings, my desires are all part of this creative divine mind of God. And I know this true for myself, and I know this for everyone listening to this prayer right now. Whether this evening, tomorrow, next week, whomever hears this, whenever they hear it, I just know and feel this presence. And feeling this presence, it allows me just to see this light that exudes from all that surround myself. I'm able to see the light of God that exists within all on this spiritual journey. being able to see just the beautiful beings and representations, excuse me, that are in front of me. Men, women, children, just young, old, just so many beautiful beings of light. They have this energy, this flow, this divine presence among them. And I speak my word this evening for all my brothers and sisters that are struggling in the European countries, in Poland and Ukraine, in Russia, Slovenia, all these places that are just speaking for this higher calling of peace. I just know and just declare that in this moment that this world sees that light that exists, that this greater consciousness, this greater awakening is there. And it speaks to a higher truth. A higher truth goes way beyond borders and war. It goes into the simple word known as love. For in this reality, we are able to see that God's presence that exists within all. And it doesn't matter what flag is on somebody's uniform. That presence of God is there. It exists both for soldiers, it exists for men and women and all that are in that journey. And I just speak of this greater calling of truth, this greater calling for awakening and spiritual purpose and divine fulfillment that I see in this very moment. I see this call for peace. And just being able to see this truth this evening, I know all is well. I just know in this moment, I just give deep thanks for being able to get back to the basics, get back to this prayer time, being able to spend time speaking from the high watch. Just give deep gratitude for being able to hold prayer this evening. I just release this prayer into this universal law of love and light, knowing all is well. Nothing else needs to be said. And I simply let it be by simply saying, and so it is. Whew. Awesome. So I just wanted just to take a second and speak of that word vision. I think that word vision is really important today. We speak of our vision, the worldly vision, what we see around us. But I just think there's a greater need for us to see this higher truth for not only for ourselves but for all that around us. All parties that are involved in this thing known between Russia and Ukraine, all that are involved. I just know that calling, that awakening is there. I speak to that reality. I just am able to see it. I know it's there. Hmm. So I just want to tell y'all that it's great to be back in prayer time, and you're gonna start seeing a lot more of me here. Hopefully, I'm able to get my webcam fixed a little bit better for next time. So sorry if it's a little kitty wampus here, but I just want to tell you guys how much I miss spending time with y'all. I just miss it, and I'm just so grateful to be back and be able to hold just 10 minutes of prayer this evening. So I wish you all the best. I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to the next line of programming. But much love, light, my friends. Peace and blessings. Namaste. And so it is.
New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.